every Giants fan was desperate to see. But tonight he takes on a fearsome Brewers lineup. The Brew Crew will look to play the role of spoiler, but the Giants know they can rely on their ace. Giants Brewers next.
Beautiful night for baseball here at AT Park. We're expecting another great crowd as we get ready for Game 2 of this 3-game series, Brewers and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Giants know that the Padres and the Rockies have won today. And if you look at this matchup, Lincecum Gallardo could be the best on the board today.
Well, if you like pitching, you've come to the right place. Yvonne Gallardo is the all-star from the Brewers that has had a very good season despite having an injury in the middle of it. And he's going to face the guy who is also an all-star. So both guys are throwing well, and you figure it to be another low-scoring, very dramatic, very torturous game. So, folks, you have come to the right place.
That's right. Put your seatbelt on and enjoy this 2-1, 3-1, maybe even 1-0 ball game. You like that, don't you?
I do.
All right, when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the very first pitch of this game right after this.
By AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest mobile broadband network. AT&T. Rethink possible. And by Toyota. More people say yes to Toyota than any other brand in California. Learn why at your Toyota dealer today.
All right, back here at AT&T Park as the Giants have taken the field. Game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. 66 degrees here at the yard. Light winds, humidity at 69%, and it is a little cloudy. All right, let's take a look at the Brewers lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. We'll do it quickly. It'll be Weeks, Hart, and then Ryan Braun. Good numbers against Lincecum. Fielder will be the cleanup hitter. Then it's McGee, Gomez. Escobar will hit 7th, Lucroy, and then Gallardo 9th. Here's Ricky Weeks. And the first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's a called strike. So we get underway at 6:05. And Weeks fouls it back. It's 0-2. Seven home runs for Weeks. 2 for 5 last night. And the next pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 strikes. 3 for 12 Weeks against Lincecum. He does have a double and a home run. It's Bucknor behind the dish, then Danley, Eddings, and Demuth. And that's how this game gets started, on a strikeout to Ricky Weeks.
Check out the Giants defense behind Lincecum. It's brought to you by Black Diamond Brewing Company. They'll have Burl, Ross, and Guillen. That's your outfield. Uribe Sandoval, that's the 2 on the left side. Fontenot and Huff, that's the 2 on the right side. Posey in the squat putting down the signs, and on the bump tonight will be Tim Lincecum. And these are the starting pitcher stats are brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. 31st start on the year for Lincecum. And for Lincecum, he's gone 14-9 with a 3.60 ERA, 208 strikeouts and 70 walks over his first 30 starts. Giants have won 19 of his 30 starts, and he is having quite a September. A perfect 3-0 with an ERA of 2.08.
Hart pops this one back and out of play. It's now no balls and 2 strikes. "28 big flies for Corey Hart." He had a terrific first half. Here he fouls this one to the backstop. Lincecum said after his last start, he's had the best slider that he could ever remember.
He said he learned it from Matt Cain, tightened it up. And I think what has happened is he's gotten some downward movement with it. It's not as flat as it had been. Now it's got some downward bite to it. And you're going to see it right now. And that is a nice breaking ball. You know, and it's interesting. Here's a guy's won 2 Cy Young Awards, and he's still tinkering around trying to find new pitches, new looks. And you have to do that. You got to change it up, because once you get established with a hitter, I mean, he knows your stuff. Every once in a while, you come up with a surprise. There's something more for him to think about.
Hart lifts it out to right field, hits it pretty well, and Guillen will put it away on the track.
Let's take a look at our Toyota keys to the game. Last night, the 1-2 hitters were 0 for 8. They need to set the table. So, Mike Fontenot, Juan Uribe, you are in the spotlight. Good ABs for the Panda. Pablo Sandoval has been scuffling of late. They need to get his bat going. Good ABs tonight, a big key. And work Gallardo. The ace of this Brewer team, Giovanni Gallardo, is a guy you need to get pitches out of. And those are our Toyota keys to the game.
Here's Ryan Braun.
The hottest man on the planet.
And Ryan Braun, not afraid to let it fly, swings and misses on a breaking ball, and it's 0-1.
Now he's red hot, and he's always had great lifetime success against Lincecum. 6 for 15 with 2 home runs.
Pops this one up. Cody Ross said, "I got this baby under control." And Lincecum with a 1-2-3, 11 pitch first inning. Giants are coming up. Series lineup, and it's brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Fontenot, Uribe, and then Aubrey Huff. Good numbers in his last 12 games. Posey, the cleanup hitter, then it's Burrell Sandoval, followed by Guillen Ross, and then Tim Lincecum.
Defensively for the Milwaukee Brewers, they'll start up with Braun, Gomez, and Hart. That's your outfield. Escobar and McGee on the left side. Weeks and Field on the right side. LaCroix does the catching. And on the bump tonight for these Brewers will be Giovanni Gallardo. And take a look at his numbers. They're outstanding. Keep in mind, he lost some time with a oblique strain. He was an all-star for the Brewers this year. Was not allowed to play in that game because of his injury. 12-7, 3.64 ERA, 181 strikeouts in 168 innings, and that tells you what type of stuff he has. He's a 4-pitch guy. He'll go low to mid-90s with a 2-seam and a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, slider, and a changeup. But his curveball is as good as there is in the game.
Here's Fontenot. Fontenot in the leadoff spot, hitting .287, a home run, 23 driven in. He's 2 for 10 lifetime against Gallardo. And a little tough to see right now for both teams, but that it won't be like that for a very long time. That's the hitting background, which is sun splash. Two balls and 1 strike with Uribe and then Aubrey Huff. 3 of these Giants hitters have never faced Gallardo before: Huff, Posey, and Guillen. And a low strike. It's 2-2.
You'll see some low strikes from C.B. Buckner. You'll see some high strikes from C.B. Buckner. And that is an extremely low strike. C.B. Buckner can be an adventure.
Now watch C.B. Buckner's head turn towards the Giants dugout, so he must have heard a few things from that dugout.
You'll see that head turn a lot to both dugouts tonight.
The 3-2 pitch to Fontenot, and Fontenot stays alive by fighting this one off into the club level.
Gallardo is a young man. I mean, he's been in the big leagues 3 years. He's just 24 years old, out of Michoacan, Mexico. 6'2", 225-pounder. He's a second-round pick of the 2004 draft by the Brewers. But he is legit. He is an ace.
Fontenot flips one to left field, a base hit. So a nice at bat. A 7-pitch at bat and a base hit, and that'll bring up Uribe.
One thing we found out about Mike Fontenot is he's patient, and he has the ability to go the other way. No stride, just a little bit of a hinge with his knee as he gets gathered on his back hip, and just really in a good position to go with wherever that pitch is. You can see no stride, just goes with the location. And that's our Ultra Mo. It's brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers.
There's Uribe. And that fastball is high. Uribe last night took an 0 for 2. He did draw a walk. Of all the Giants hitters in this lineup, Uribe's had the most success. He's 3 for 5 against Gallardo. With Aubrey Huff on deck, Giants in a situation they know already what has happened. The Padres have won. The Rockies have won. Swing, going to miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, had a good rip. Sitting at a fastball count, getting a fastball. Definitely had both cheeks into that swing. And you see National League West scores. The Colorado Rockies blew the Dodgers up today, 12-2, and the Padres came back to beat the Cardinals in St. Louis.
One and 2. That pitch was up to Juan Uribe, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Gallardo making his 29th start. Out of play again.
He's fighting off some fuzz, too. Those are good location pitches from Gallardo.
Fontenot, not really a base stealing threat, but if he sees something, if he thinks he can get a good jump, Bochy could send him. And Uribe out swinging on a pitch in the dirt. And that'll bring up Aubrey Huff.
Well, he mentioned it is a little bit tough to see. A hard slider right down on top of the plate. And he gets Uribe to chase. One thing Gallardo knows how to do, and that's how to strike people out.
Here's Aubrey Huff, as I mentioned earlier, has never faced Gallardo before. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
Huff taking a long look down to Tim Flannery, the Giants' third base coach.
Huff will try to take that shot at that hole between Fielder and Weeks. Not on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Escobar and Weeks at double play depth. Off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. On deck is Buster Posey. Home half of the first inning. Glad you joined us. And the 2-1 to Huff. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Just a disappearing slider off the back foot.
Corey Hart is one of the rare right fielders that do not protect Triples Alley. He is playing a normal position in right field. Fontenot with his lead. Outside, 3-2. And now you would figure Fontenot would go.
Going to the slider.
Fontenot goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base. Double play to end the inning. After 1, 0-0. and Gomez. The overshift is on for Prince Fielder, and the first pitch is high. Fielder hitting .270, 30 home runs, 76 driven in. And it's 2-0 with McGee waiting in the on-deck circle. Way off the line at third is Pablo Sandoval. And Lincecum pours in a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Fielder's had pretty good success. Well, he hasn't really. He's 3 for 13 against Lincecum with a couple of doubles. And a check swing foul. It's 2-2.
Boy, he's sitting on off-speed stuff. He took a 2-0 fastball. He took a 2-1. Well, he didn't take it. He checked the swing on the 2-1 fastball. But when you see a big power hitter look like that on the fastball, when he's got some leverage, he's looking off-speed stuff.
Well, unless it's that tough to see, because that was an off-speed pitch.
He didn't have much balance into that swing either. On a really clear day like today, the shine out there on the batter's eyes, it's a lot worse.
Full count on a pitch that just missed.
Breaking ball, or perhaps a changeup just a bit outside.
And the walk. Well, looking to purchase potential postseason tickets, individual game tickets for the Division Series go on sale to the public on Tuesday, September 21st at 10 a.m. Tickets available online at sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS. Tickets are not available in person at AT Park, ticket windows, or Giants dugout stores. Limited amount of tickets available for the Division Series only. Again, sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS.
See the numbers for Casey McGee. 22 homers, 94 RBIs. That leads the Brewers.
Check swing on the fastball. It's high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lincecum beat Milwaukee on July 7th. As part of that 4-game sweep that the Giants had against the Brewers. Giants won that game 15-2. McGee high down the right field line, and that'll be a souvenir.
McGee really is a great story. He was a 10th round pick by the Cubs in 2003 and kind of got stagnant in their organization at the AAA level in Iowa, and the Cubs waived him. 2008, the Brewers got him, gave him a shot.
Got him.
And he's had a great year. Not happy about that call.
Erwin Danley ringing him up.
Did he go? Close. I think if I'm a hitter, I'm ticked off about that one. But if I'm a pitcher, oh, psych.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Gomez last night hurt the Giants with his legs. He went 2 for 5. Here he bounces this one to Uribe, and they'll get just one on the force play. And that's if you're a middle infielder. You got to know who's running. No sense throwing it.
So a wise decision from Fontenot. old veteran who, I mean, you really are a scout when you're a player. You're scouting your opponent, and those are things you make note of. What type of speed they have, what type of effort they make at second base trying to break up a double play. If you're aggressive, that reputation gets around fast.
Here's Escobar. Gomez is going to go. I mean, that's what he does. He did it last night. He tried to create havoc on the bases. And it's up to Lincecum to give Buster Posey a shot. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Gomez has got 15 steals. He's only been thrown out twice. He goes. Posey's throw on the money, not in time. Stolen base number 16.
Well, it was 1.34 unload time from Lincecum. And we'll see here. He got him. He got him. Close. Can't really fault Doug Eddings on that one.
2 balls and 1 strike. Escobar last night, 1 for 4. Swing and a miss. 2-2. To be the first at bat for Escobar ever against Tim Lincecum. Gomez goes, swinging a bouncing ball to Sandoval. Sandoval is going to throw on to first, and that ends the inning. Giants are coming up.
Cepeda celebrated his 73rd birthday yesterday, but the party continued today with the 6th annual Fiesta Gigantes. They held great food and music out in Lefty O'Doul's Plaza, and then the Giants offered a VIP experience out in Triples Alley for people to meet Cepeda and legendary rock and roll artist Carlos Santana. You're getting a look at him right there. And the Giants jumped in too. They're sporting their Gigantes jersey. It's a great party, guys.
All right, thanks, Amy.
First pitch fastball there by Gallardo, and he wants to know where that pitch was. And right away, you look at C.B. Buckner, and he's looking over towards the Brewer dugout.
One ball and one strike.
No, that's the same breaking ball that struck Aubrey Huff out, and guys are not seeing it. It's a good one. And there's the curveball. So two types of breaking balls, both with a little bit of electricity to them, both strikeout pitches. That's why this guy averages over a strikeout an inning. And he's just 24 years old.
Posey up the middle and a base hit.
He can hit. Giants baseball is brought to you by Big O Tires. You can post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires sports blog at csnbayarea.com. Big O Tires.
Here's Pat Burrell. Burrell hitting .269, 15 home runs, 40 RBIs. He's faced Gallardo 3 times. He's 1 for 3, and the one hit was a big fly. At the knees, and that evens the count. Burrell last night went 1 for 3. Giants only had 3 hits. Burrow, Guillen, and Ross with singles last night. That's it. 2 balls and a strike with Pablo Sandoval on deck. Swing. I'm going to miss. 2-2. Posey with the leadoff single. Burrell strikes out on a breaking ball.
That one had a little height to it, too. That was a pitch. If he sees it up in that neck of the woods, he's thinking he's getting a pretty good pitch to hit.
Yep, it was a hanger. Here's Sandoval. Sandoval in a spot where I don't think he felt like he would ever be in, and that's trying to earn some playing time. Sandoval kind of has a quick jerk back to see where that pitch was.
Well, I mean, C.B. Buckner's strike zone is one that can be wide at times, it can be high, it can be low at times, it can be all over the place, but you're not necessarily guaranteed you're going to get the same pitch call and strike twice in a row.
Dean DeMille said Sandoval did not go around. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval has faced Gallardo 9 times, 1 for 9 with 4 strikeouts. Outside with a fastball. That's 30 pitches now for Gallardo.
Yeah, taking a long look at Tim Flannery.
Two and two.
Gallardo is not a real great pitcher to do a lot of hit and runs with because he has such an assortment of swing and miss stuff. And when you put on the hit and run as a manager, I mean, A, you're betting on a strike, which you're going to get from Gallardo, but B, you're betting on contact.
soft line drive right at Escobar. 2 outs. And here's Jose Guillen. Guillen is at 307, a couple of home runs, 9 driven in. He has never faced Gallardo before. And he looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Cody Ross is on deck. Giants trying to do to Milwaukee what they did to the Dodgers. Giants dropped the first game of that series against LA and then won the next 2. In tight, 2 balls and a strike.
Did not miss by much. Well, this is a different Brewers team for one big reason, in that Ryan Braun is very hot. And they saw the Brewers in Milwaukee and swept them 4 games. Ryan Braun was in the midst of a terrible slump.
On the ground to McGee. He's got it. He will go to weak side, retired. After 2 innings, 0-0. Time for Subway Eat Fresh. Ask Krug and Kuip. Visit csnbarrier.com. Ask us a question. We'll answer one every game. Lily from Livermore. Come on. All right, I'm going to say that's true. If you guys would have played another sport, which would it have been and which position?
Well, I'd have been a golfer.
Okay, that's a good one.
What about you?
Probably ice fishing, and I'd be in the sitting position.
That's right.
Hey, I think we've got one there, bud.
Well, I just didn't like that my career ended when I was 38. You see golfers, they're playing, they're 70 years old. I think that's pretty cool about that sport. You should only have to die once in your life. That's when your life is over, not when your career is over. Well, that was horrible.
LaCroix drives this one to right. Guillen on the move. He got a good jump, and he'll put it away. And that'll bring up a guy that can hit, and that's Gallardo. If my numbers are correct, Gallardo's got 4 home runs and 8 RBIs.
They are correct. Hitting 268. He can hit. He is a legitimate hitter. He uses the whole field. He's a good breaking ball hitter. It's tough to get off balance. It's like having a DH in there when he's pitching.
Slowly hit. Sandoval will cut in front of Uribe and throw him out. A little easier play for Sandoval when you know you got the pitcher running and you can take your time. And here's Ricky Weeks. Weeks struck out in the first inning. Fastball first. Actually, it wasn't a fastball. Not at 87, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
His slider. Such a great pitch to steal strike 1 away. Hitters like Weeks, hitters period, they don't like to have 2 strikes on where they don't get off a swing. That'll rattle a hitter just a little bit.
On the ground and into right field on an 0-2 pitch. Weeks with a base hit.
Yeah, that's the first hit of the game against Lincecum. And he immediately grimaced when Weeks went with the pitch. Pitch outside the belt. And remember, the belt's the easiest place to defend when you're in a 2-strike. Lincecum knew he made a mistake, and the mistake was the height of the pitch, not the pitch.
Well, Weeks may take off. He's got 10 steals. He runs pretty good.
Well, I mean, the reputation for Lincecum is that he is slow out of the stretch, and runners will try and take advantage of that.
Hart hits one well. Left center field. Ross is going to get there, and that'll end the inning. Maybe in Milwaukee, but not here. 0-0. Be Cody Ross, Tim Lincecum, Mike Fontenot facing Giovanni Gallardo. Ross hitting .259. Takes a Like a high breaking ball or a slider for a strike, cutter maybe. It's 0-1. Couple of feet short to even the count.
Come back with a two-seam fastball on the inside corner. A little bit too much pine tar. Guys don't put pine tar on their gloves. They use pine tar. They usually put it on their skin because they don't check skin. They will check gloves.
On the ground into right field. A nice AB for Cody Ross.
Well, after tonight's ball game, there'll be only 7 games left, and every pitch counts in September. Every game counts, and every fan counts. Tomorrow, the Giants take on the Brewers, and you can get seats. All you have to do is go to sfgiants.com. That's right. Tomorrow, the Brewers, and the Giants come back off the next road trip. They get the Diamondbacks, and they wind it up with 3 against San Diego. You're going to want to be part of it. sfgiants.com. September baseball. Game on.
Here's Lincecum, who will try to bunt. And he takes it wide, 1-0.
Giants have gotten the leadoff hitter on every inning so far against Gallardo, and they haven't been able to do anything. They haven't been able to get him to second base.
After the leadoff hitter's gotten on, the next guy is struck out in both innings. Uribe in the first, Burrell in the second. And Lincecum bunts this one foul. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Giants pitchers have been putting in a lot of extra bunting lately.
Well, it was a poor bunt last night by Madison Bumgarner in a ball game where it was going to be tight the whole way. First and second, nobody out, and Bumgarner ended up bunting into a double play. Ross back. Got 9 steals. He's been thrown out once.
He got a little toe tag getting back to the bag there.
Cody Ross does not have a steal in a Giants uniform. There's the bunt, and it is a good one. Lincecum retired. Ross in scoring position.
Excellent job. And you're right. You figure that they're in a lot of low-scoring ball games. I mean, getting a guy over 90 feet's a big play. We're going to make that our fourth right choice. They're fundamentals, they're basic skills, but when they're executed perfectly, they give your club a shot in the arm. And here's Lincecum helping himself out. Great technique, getting it down the first base line where you're supposed to, or would have been at first base. And a nice sacrifice done correctly on a forward right choice.
Fontenot singled in the first. At the knees, and it's 0-1.
That is a nasty curveball. And what makes it so good is the acute break on it. It's almost a 12-6 break. And the thing that Gallardo can do with it is go to both sides of the plate. And when he throws it away on the outside corner, as he pitches from the first base side, in the eye of that left-hand hitter, looks like it's falling right off the table.
On the ground, it'll be Escobar. There's Ross. Oh, and the wide throw, and Fontenot is tagged out. Fielder tagged out Fontenot. Ross ends up at third. And here's Juan Uribe.
Well, one thing about a bad throw, if you're a midfielder, if you can get it on the first base or the home plate side of first base, you're still going to give your first baseman a chance to just drop the glove on an incoming runner. Because the runner, I mean, he's not going anywhere. The first baseman knows where that runner is. And Fontenot, even though he's not a big guy, nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, if you had eyes kind of right on the side of your head, you could see what the throw was going to do and you'd slide, but you don't know it. In the dirt, blocked by Lucroy, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. And on the appeal, Kerwin Danley said, well, I called one on McGee. I need to call one on a Giant, so I'll do it on Uribe.
All right, there you go. Yeah. Breaking ball, breaking ball.
Huff to follow. Very high with a fastball. 1-2. Come on, he's setting him up for that breaking ball.
Well, I thought for sure he's going to throw it on that pitch. Just to change the sight line. So they know that Uribe is aggressive. He will chase above, he will chase below. I would expect this pitch to go in the dirt. So from an 0-2 to a 3-2. Next pitch will be number 50.
Got him. And they'll end the inning. After 3, 0-0. Connection to Rob Deere, Mike Krukow, and Mark Davis have. Ryan Braun will lead things off. Braun popped out to Cody Ross in center field in the first inning.
Outside of we sat next to Dwayne Kuiper on the bench, I really have no idea.
My first thought was Rhodes Scholar. And then the guys in the truck said, no, that's not it.
Well, I just hope he has a ticket.
One 1-0 to Braun. Braun bounces it foul. The little girl with her dad right behind this deal, and she's like hanging close to Dad.
Yeah, that little one's not too sure right there.
Yeah. So Dad, just move along.
Didn't bring his glove either.
Up the middle. Uribe. Got him.
Where he's been swinging the bat, every time you can get him to make a U-turn to the bench, you breathe a huge sigh of relief.
Especially leading off an inning. Here's Prince Fielder, who drew a walk in the second. Lincecum with 2 strikeouts. He hasn't walked anybody. He's thrown 40 pitches. Strike to Fielder. See the home run since 2007.
Well, he did something that was pretty cool. His old man, Cecil Fielder, he had a year where he hit over 50 home runs. And Prince Fielder joined him in 2007, had a 50 home run.
A line drive in the left center field. Cody Ross is not going to be able to cut it off. And Prince Fielder missed first base.
Well, that's a break right there. That gives you an idea just how strong this guy is. We're talking about how he had a 50 home run year in 2007 to join his dad. But this line drive stays hit. He's got some backspin, just digs it out. And Fontenot, who didn't really have a long way to go for it, no chance to get to it just because it was hit so hard. But watch, here's where he misses the bag. And the Giants catch a break.
Here's McGee. McGee struck out in the second inning. He was not happy with the check swing call by Kerwin Danley at first. One ball and 1 strike.
Well, McGee's been shaking his head a lot up there. Mom and Dad drove up from Santa Cruz today to watch the game. This is after he got rung up and struck out in the first inning. Not happy with Kerwin Danley's call at first base.
On the ground towards the hole and into the hole. A C9 ground ball. Back-to-back hits with Gomez coming up.
Now, how big was that mistake, the base running by Prince Fielder down? I mean, that was an automatic double. He misses the bag, has to stay at first. McGee gets a base hit, so he possibly could have scored. At the very least, it would have been a runner at first and third with 1 out.
Gomez reached on a fielder's choice. A little flare. Base hit. Cody Ross is going to get to it. Prince Fielder didn't read that very well, and the bases are loaded. Three hits in a row. And here's where Lincecum will pull out all the stops to try to get a strikeout. Escobar bounced out to Pablo Sandoval at third to end the second inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Right by him with the first pitch fastball.
Uribe, Fontenot had double play depth. One ball and 1 strike.
Nice block by Posey. That was not an easy one to block. It's right out there in front of home plate. And those are unpredictable. You don't like that with a runner at third base.
One and two.
That's something that in the month of August he just couldn't do. He couldn't consistently plant the fastball where he wanted it to go. There in a 1-1 count, Posey sitting on the inside corner, and he just nailed the glove. Tried to get him with the slider. That's a new toy for him.
The month of August was the bump in the road.
0-5, 7.82 ERA. Confidence at an all-time low.
I don't know if bump is the right word.
Yeah.
They might have taken the road out. 2-2. A little high. Here's Bochy's barking.
Well, I think the pitcher's called correctly.
On the ground to Sandoval. Sandoval's coming home. That's one, and that's all they'll get. As the ball was thrown a little bit low, and if you're Buster Posey, you got to deal with a bat that he almost stepped on, and you got to deal with a low throw, so you better get one out for sure.
I think he did wind up stepping on the bat. But you're right about the low throw. Plus, Escobar runs pretty well. I don't think he really had a chance to get him. As he steps out here, he kicks the bat. But you get the one out, and the one out at home. There you see the low throw.
And the throw almost hit the bat. Here's LaCroix. Hit a ball well to right field that Guillen tracked down. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Fielder at third, McGee at second. Gomez is aboard at first. Out to right field. This is a flare, and this is going to hurt. 2 runs are going to score, and it's 2-0. So LaCroix dumps one into right field.
Well, the Giants not able to complete that double play. It prolongs the inning. It sets up a situation where you make a good pitch and the guy fights it off, and this is what they call baseball.
Here's Giovanni Gallardo.
And you can't take a pitch off against him either.
And a strike to Gallardo. And a quick 0-2.
I'm wondering, should Pablo Sandoval have gone to second base on that double play? I don't think so. I think because of Escobar's speed, he made the right decision to come home. Just the errant throw took any chance of Posey being able to complete the play at first base. And even if he got the throw up, I still don't think he would have gotten Escobar.
Gallardo strikes out to end the inning. 2 runs on the board for Milwaukee.
overall outfielder Gary Brown came to AT&T Park today for a visit. He got to look at all the sights and sounds of playing in the bigs. He was wide-eyed and very excited. I sat down with Gary and his mom, Julie. We changed it up a little bit. It's an Amy G's Giant exclusive, and you can check it out at csnbayarea.com. Love the mom perspective, guys.
Well, we had a chance to meet Gary and his mom and his, I believe it was his brother, both his brothers.
Two brothers.
And they came into this booth and they were taking it all in.
And Julie told him, I took care of you for 21 years. Now it's up to you to take care of me for the next 61 years.
So get here quickly. 2-0 Brewers. Here's Aubrey Huff.
Giants playing uphill again.
We've had the leadoff hitter on in every inning. Once they got that leadoff hitter to second base, and that was Cody Ross in the third. A 2-1 strike, or make it a 2-0 strike to make it 2-1. Buster Posey, and then Pat Burrell. Hit on the ground to second, where Ricky Weeks has it. All right, our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. What connection do Rob Deere, Mike Krukow, and Mark Davis have?
Rob Deere, career first, hit his first home run September of '84, had a walk-off his first home run September of '85, and both games were started by me and won by Davis. Well, how about that? I had no idea. Robbie Deere, who started with the Giants and wound up with the Brewers and really had a great career for Milwaukee. And he's kind of a legend there still.
Yes, he is. Buster Posey singled in the second. He's going to go around, and it's 0-2. Or at least in the eyes of C.B. Buckner.
When you see a lot of check swings in a game, you're seeing late break, late movement. And we've seen a lot of check swings tonight.
Gallardo hasn't walked anybody, and he struck out 4. Two and 2. Pat Burrell on deck. Hit out into right center field for Corey Hart. 2 outs. And here's Pat Burrell. Burrell struck out in the second.
An eerie fog coming underneath the Bay Bridge.
That pitch has been a strike in this game, but not that time. 1 ball and no strikes.
A foreboding mist. That's a pretty amazing picture right there.
Burrell. Foul.
That was a fun strike. Well, there's somebody excited in that section. She had her happy hat on.
I think she was excited for somebody else.
Yep. That's a great lid. I want to get that, I want to get that, I want to get that.
Slowly hit. Escobar. Side retired. Giants go down quietly. 5th inning coming up.
Giants, and he'll take on Narvison of the Brewers. It's a homestand finale. You can see that game. There are tickets available. Go to sfgiants.com and get out here. September baseball. Game on. And when you come, bring some runs with you.
Here's Ricky Weeks. Weeks is struck out and he's singled. And look out. And Fontenot is going to track it down.
Not a problem.
Lincecum ducked, so I thought, oh, well, that's straight into center field. Not so.
Had some slice on it. Kind of came back into Fontenot. I thought off the crack of the bat, looking for the center field canyon. Base hit.
Corey Hart. Hart is 0 for 2. Line to left, and that'll be a base hit in front of Burrow. Corey Hart with his first hit, and here's Ryan Braun. 6 hits for Milwaukee. Problem in the 4th inning was the Brewers picked up 4 hits in 1 inning. Braun has popped out. He's bounced out. Quick toss. Hart is back. He's got 6 steals. He's been thrown out 3 times. Prince Fielder to follow. And a strike to Braun. Braun, I think, may have thought that Hart was going to go, so he took the pitch.
Yeah, I can't believe he would bunt after what he's been swinging about.
Hart back.
I'll tell you the other nice thing about this new slider that Lincecum has come up with is that it's got downward bite to it, and it's a pitch. I think it's his best pitch to get a ground ball. He throws a 2-seam fastball a lot, but it's got more fade than it has sink.
Hart goes. Bouncing ball, Uribe. Uribe throws out Braun. Hart to second base. So here's the dilemma now for Tim Lincecum. Do you go after Fielder or do you go after McGee?
Well, Fielder's got a pretty good eye. And if you were to go after Fielder, you would go at him this way. You'd go at him on the corner, maybe throw a couple of curveballs and bounce in the dirt. If he swings at him and helps you out, great. If not, put him on. Bruce Bochy says the heck with it. After his last at bat, when he hit a bullet to left center, let's just walk him.
So take it out of the hands of Tim Lincecum, and here's ball 3 coming up to Prince Fielder.
That's the 13th time this year that Fielder has been intentionally walked, and that leaves the Brewers.
Yeah. This is what you look like when you haven't scored runs in a while.
Yeah. Too many goose eggs on the board. That'll put a furrow in your brow. Makes the old man yawn.
Make the old man very tired. McGee is struck out and he's singled. Hit one in the hole between Sandoval and Uribe back in the 4th inning. Outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Giants in the bottom of this inning will have Sandoval, Guillen, and Ross. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Change up.
Hart with good speed. He's at second. Fielder at first. Off the glove, but Fontenot right there, and that'll end the inning. Giants need some runs. It's 2-0. Milwaukee. And the hitter is Pablo Sandoval. Foul back. This would be Alfred Hitchcock's favorite part.
Because of the fog?
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Sandoval hit a soft line drive to Escobar at short. Here he flips one to left. This could be a thing. It is a thing. And let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, we got a good update to tell fans about Andres Torres. Of course, you know he underwent an appendectomy while the team was in San Diego. He's doing great. He actually ran on the treadmill today. Bruce Bochy talked about that the best case scenario would be that he would be available by the end of next week. Dave Greshner said that he's doing better than expected, but of course they have to be careful. His health is priority, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Here's Guillen, who bounced out to third in the second.
First pitch trying to crowd him inside. And the Giants are starting to get some activity in their bullpen.
Two balls and no strikes.
A long string of zeros that the Giants have put up against the Brewers. I mean, they had shut out last night and not scored yet tonight. Down 2-0. It might mean that Lincecum might come out of the ballgame.
And a base hit to left field. I mean, Guillen smoked it.
He went down and got a pretty good pitch, too. Breaking ball goes down and in. They set up the outside corner so it goes away from the intended location. And you can see the Ultramo. Look at the balance. I love the fact that you can see that body right between the legs and that torso just rotating with no glide in the middle part of your body. I mean, you get that much drive off your back foot. When you make contact and square, it's going to jump. And jump it did.
Cody Ross is 1 for 1. He singled in the right field in the third. Sandoval at second, Guillen at first.
Big strike on a first pitch curveball. So one thing Gallardo has done now, I mean, he's throwing all his pitches over first pitch. I mean, you really can't sit on him because of how he's mixed up the pitch selection on that first pitch.
.94 below the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sherholtz up and ready should he get the call. Ross still has not shown in the Bay Area that he's got power, and he's got some power. 11 home runs this year early with Marlins. Has not hit one yet.
Double play ball. 6, 4, high throw! Not in time! And the Giants catch a break. And Lincecum doesn't know it yet, but he's not going to hit.
Now this should have been an automatic. Ricky Weeks with not a lot of heat on him. Draws French fielder off the bag. So the Giants catch a huge break.
Well, this certainly doesn't have anything to do with how Lincecum is pitching. It's got everything to do with how the Giants are not hitting. And the Giants need to do something to get on the board, and they're going to pull Lincecum in the 5th, which I'm sure Lincecum's probably not too thrilled about it, but the way things are going, the Giants need a shot in the arm offensively.
Well, he knows what the deal is. I mean, he feels like a little bit out of fish out of water right now because he is coming out of a game that he never has been taken on before. But I mean, sometimes the offense or lack of it dictates if your team gets an opportunity to put some runs on the board, your coaching has to take advantage of it. This is the time of year where you make no apologies if you're a manager.
Sherholtz is 3 for 7 lifetime against Gallardo, and as things go, this is about as big as an at bat as you're going to get towards the end of the season.
3 for 7 lifetime, but really has been in a pretty good role lately too. A lot of good at bats, seeing the ball well.
First pitch strike, and it's 0-1.
Steal the strike one with a slider.
Way outside. Sandoval at third, Ross at first.
Close.
I think Gallardo figured he hit the target. It should be a strike.
And you see how far LaCroix has come out. Ball just off his left knee. Tried to sneak it in, but C.B. Buckner was not biting. And you can see him rubbernecking over towards the Brewer dugout. They're barking at him big time. That's not that easy to take. I mean, it looks low, but I mean, it's a hard slider. It's late breaking. And a lot of guys offer it that way. That's a good take to get the 3-1 advantage.
Three and one. And the walk.
Nice at bat.
Fontenot is singled and he's bounced out. He's 1 for 2. Sandoval at third. Ross at second. Sherholtz at first. Gallardo will pitch out of the stretch, I think. Yes, he is. Now he'll step off. Fans have good speed where they need it.
That's a 95-mile-an-hour clean outside corner at the knees. And you see how in this inning he has mixed that first pitch to get that first strike. Fontenot does have a grand slam in his career. He's got one.
Threw that breaking ball to the back leg.
Over the curveball, right over the top, 12-6 break, and there's that bat foot location you're talking about.
On the ground, maybe a pair. Weeks to one, no play. A run comes in. It's a 2-1 ball game. So Fontenot reaches on the fielder's choice. He picks up an RBI.
And the scoreless drought is over. The speed of Fontenot, which prevented the double play, put that run on the board.
Uribe struck out twice. And he keeps swinging at that breaking ball, and he keeps missing, and it's 0-1. One to Uribe. And another one, and this time Uribe takes it. It's a ball and a strike.
Jonathan LaCroix, the catcher for the Brewers, is doing a nice job out there blocking. If you have a good curveball like Gallardo, you have to have a strong belief in good catching. But if you snap one off and it goes in the dirt, it's going to get blocked.
A fastball from Gallardo, and Uribe fouls it back and out of play. Ross the tying run at third. Fontenot the lead run at first.
1-2.
Again, a great block by LaCroix. And I mean, not an easy one. The farther that thing bounces out in front of you as a catcher, the tougher it is. Usually breaking balls are pretty predictable. When they get out that far in front, this thing hits out about 6 feet in front of home plate. You don't know what that thing's going to do.
And the 2-2. And he threw another one, and it's a full count.
LaCroix's putting on a clinic. And Uribe's credit, he's laying off.
Gallardo really slowing things down. Fontenot, the runner at first, will take off on the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Behind second base, it's Escobar. And that'll end the inning. A run on a couple of hits, 2 left, 2-1 Milwaukee.
It's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam. We're going to take a look at some power from Jose Guillen. Watch the front toe lock, the front leg completely stilt, and then the drive off that back leg, and you're looking at perfect balance with lower body. That's a Coors Light Freeze Cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Ramirez to Gomez and a called strike. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
The numbers for Ramon Ramirez have been fantastic.
Bunts it foul.
He has been steady every time they've gone to him.
So Lincecum goes 5 and allows a couple of earned runs.
On a little blue single with the bases loaded on a good pitch.
Out in front of home plate. Posey's going to get to it. Not a problem.
Now when Bochy took him out, you know it was not an easy decision for the skipper, and he walked over to talk to his ace. He said, hey, I got to try and take advantage of that opportunity.
It's not about you, kid. It's about the offense.
It's about the game and the game situation, and the bats have been cold.
Escobar is 0 for 2.
But I like that about Bochy. I always have is he doesn't let a pitcher or a player sit on a question as to why he's come out of a ball game. He'll let you know. And when a few scoring opportunities are coming your way, you got to take advantage of them or try to.
Well, I think we're also seeing Mike managing in September in a pennant race as opposed to managing in April.
Big difference. And basically he's managing now like he would if it was a playoff. Because then essentially they are. Involved in a playoff with 3 other teams. Or 2 other teams, rather.
And in that inning, the Giants did pick up 1 run. So they creep a little closer. Bullpen is well rested and throwing well. And the 0-2 pitch to Escobar. That'll be a souvenir, and it's headed right below us.
Right next to a young mother who's holding an infant. And I mean right next to that little one. Everybody's okay?
One and 2 to Escobar. Out to Cody Ross in right center field. 2 outs. Here's LaCroix. Two-1 Milwaukee. In the 6th inning for the Giants. In the bottom of this inning, it'll be Huff, Posey, and Burrow. Inside corner, and Ramirez jumps out in front. He's been pretty good.
He's been fantastic, and you know, durable too. I think the durability of what he brings to that bullpen is one of his strongest assets. He'll throw 4 or 5 days a week.
Work for Aubrey Huff as he moves over by the first base coaching box. Huff, Posey, Burrow coming up.
To find your local Farmers agent, call 800-FARMERS today. by Xfinity TV, phone and internet. Reinvented. And by Verizon Wireless. Introducing the Droid X, the next generation of does.
All right, here's our McDonald's game summary. 2-1 Milwaukee. LaCroix's got the base hit as he dumped him down the right field line to knock in a pair. Gallardo's been good, and the Giants have done a good job getting the leadoff hitter on, and they've taken advantage of it just one time. And that's our McDonald's game summary. Here's Gallardo to Aubrey Huff, and the pitch is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Huff has struck out, and he's bounced out. 2-0.
Gallardo went to that same location with the slider that Huff swung and missed twice with in his first at bat.
93-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike. 2-1. Sandoval led the 5th inning off as he blooped him down the left field line. And he eventually scored. 2-2 to Aubrey Huff.
Again, the slider. He just caught a piece as you see Buster Posey chopping up.
Got him again.
He saves the curveball for the payoff pitch. A different look than the slider. And the second time he's gone down against Gallardo with the strikeout. Well, there's something in the water at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. You can share the love at MontereyBayAquarium.org/love.
Posey is singled and he's flied out to right field. This pitch, breaking ball, is high. 1 ball and no strikes. 90 pitches for Gallardo. Two and 0. On the year, Gallardo has gone as high as 122. Posey on the ground to Escobar. 2 outs.
Boy, he had a good swing on that one. Just missed it. Well, Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. It's also a product for fans. Improve your fantasy player, track your favorite player and team. All you have to do is go to BloombergSports.com for details.
Here's Burrow. Burrow's 0 for 2. Burrow just got underneath this one. Out to Braun. And that'll do it. After 6, 2-1 Milwaukee.
of the 7th inning. The Giants trailed 2-1. It is time for your poll question. Check it out at csnbayarea.com. Let us know your thoughts, and then you can find out the results on Giants Postgame Live immediately following tonight's game. Dwayne?
All right, thanks, Amy. Here's Ramirez to Gallardo, and there's a swing and a miss. No balls in, 1 strike. Gallardo, sacrifice bunt. Check that. That would be incorrect. A ground ball and a strikeout. Takes a good rip. It's 1-2. It'll be Ricky Weeks on deck and then Corey Hart. 2-2.
I mean, Gallardo even looks like a hitter when he gets in there. Makes adjustments. Oh, good pitch. We've seen that called strike a few times tonight. And the barking comes from the Giants dugout. If you're C.B. Buckner, you just can't win.
Gallardo hit a home run off of Randy Johnson last year. That was the opening series. It was a 3-run shot, and that's all the runs the Brewers scored. Another 3-2 pitch. Now looking to purchase potential postseason tickets. Individual game tickets for Division Series go on sale to the public on Tuesday, September 21st at 10 a.m. Tickets are available online at sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS.
You know what happens when you're pitching against another pitcher that can hit? You know, they'll say, don't let this guy get hits. I mean, this guy's a good hitter. You want to kind of nibbling against the guy instead of being real aggressive like you are with the rest of the lineup. Yeah, he's a good hitting pitcher, but he's still hitting 280 or 220 or 190 or whatever. It's definitely a walk that Ramon Ramirez will kick himself in the teeth after the game with about.
Weeks takes a strike. One ball and 1 strike. Gallardo with his lead at first. Week breaks his bat, bounces one to Uribe. 6-4, not in time, as Weeks beats it out. Not what you can do with the speed of Weeks on a ball that wasn't hit very hard, and the hitter now will be Corey Hart. Lopez and Casilla. Giants have a left-hander and a right-hander in their bullpen down the left field line. Weeks, mentioned earlier when he was aboard in the third, 10 steals. He's been thrown out 4 times. Swinging a foul. No balls and 1 strike.
One thing about this Brewer lineup, I mean, they are all dangerous, all of them. You're talking one-run ball games, you're out there, and you know that if you make a bad mistake to location, you can pay the ultimate price to all these guys.
Good pitch, nothing in 2.
Tight with a slider, and that's another swing and miss through a slider. We see that all the time with Ramirez. And it's not a big slider, but it's late and it's quick, and that is probably the most important asset about that pitch. It's lateness and its quickness. It's deceptive too. You go right back out there again and throw it same spot.
Tried it, missed 1 and 2.
You know, a lot of breaking balls, you don't want to throw them 2 times in a row because the guy can make an adjustment on it. But the really good ones, you can. And he's got a really good one. Posey wants it again.
Popped him up. Fontenot. That's the pop-up where if you wanted to change base runners, you could. Just by letting it fall. Here's Ryan Braun. Another sellout tonight is Jim Moorhead announcing the attendance. 41,767. Braun is 0 for 3.
Sets up in an open stance. If you're Ramirez, you come set, you make sure that runner's stopped. And then you try and get home quick. But your concentration has got to be that guy in the box. As hot as Braun has been, you have to concentrate on a good location here.
Good pitch, 0-1. This kid walked in the clubhouse and he fit right in.
First day. It's almost as if he broke camp with his team out of Scottsdale. Hit the comfort zone the first day he put that uni on. Good ad.
Weeks goes, and this is popped out of play. It's 0-2.
Again, perfect location. Had Braun reaching. His unload time was 1.14 seconds. So if that ball gets through Braun, Posey would have had an excellent chance to throw out Weeks.
Oh, 2 to Braun. See what Weeks does. He does not go, and Braun tops it to third. Sandoval will wait for a hop. He guns it to first, and they got him. Sandoval, Guillen, and Ross coming up. A 2-1 ball game is Gallardo to face Sandoval. Sandoval takes wide. He looped a single down the left field line in the 5th inning, eventually scored. So this was part of the lineup that got the Giants run in the 5th. Popped him up this time. And it's McGee who puts it away. 1 out. And here's Jose Guillen.
Dan runs are starting to get greased up in the Giants bullpen.
Guillen is 1 for 2. He singled in the 5th. There's a strike.
That was pitch number 97 from Gallardo. No activity in the Brewers bullpen at all.
Out into right center field, but it's working its way out to Corey Hart. 2 outs. And here's Cody Ross. Ross is 1 for 2.
Nine pitches in the 6th, just 5 pitches so far here in the 7th. Just cruising. And he has had everything working. All of his weapons have been at his command tonight.
On deck, Eugenio Velez. And a quick 0-2. Bang, bang.
And I mean, with good stuff. Still, it's crisp even after 100 pitches. Said his season high is 122 pitches. So he's got a lot left in the gas tank.
And Ross out on 3 pitches. 8th inning coming up.
Against the Brewers. Giants go out for a 6-game road trip, then they come back against the D-backs for 3, and finish it up with the Padres for 3. It is Filipino Heritage Night, September 28th, Oktoberfest Night, the 29th, and Orange Friday on October 1st. So get your tickets. Go to sfgiants.com. September baseball, game on.
Here's Runsler facing Prince Fielder. And a late call strike, and it's 0-1. Prince Fielder has been on base 3 times. Walked twice, once intentionally, also singled. Rolls this one out to Fontenot. And rush in to get it on the dirt. And Fielder's retired. Here comes Bruce Bochy. It's going to be Santiago Casilla coming in when it's time for a change. Actually, it's going to be Romo, I beg your pardon. Think Speedy, oil change and tune-up, your oil change, tune-up, and small experts. We'll be back. Two-1 Brewers, 1 out, 8th inning. Runsler, now Romo, in his numbers.
Well, they're all good. 62nd time he's come in. 2.37 ERA, 62 strikeouts, 14 walks. Just 58 base runners have reached against him this year.
Casey McGee at the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. Good swing by McGee to even the count. Hooks this breaking ball foul. Heads up.
Gonna be okay? The guy with the glove, you gotta make a play, man. You jump and leave your feet, they're counting on you. Yeah, he's gonna relive the moment here in a second. He may jump again to show his buddies.
Well, Francis Sketty down the third base line, making sure everybody's all right.
Yep, I missed it by 8 feet.
Got him.
Beautiful little slider. He had a little bit of a hanger the last time, and McGee squared it up. Here he stretches out a little wider, and he gets McGee to go fishing. Look at him reach. And you do that to a hitter, he made a great pitch. Totally taking the balance out of his swing.
Here's Gomez. And a strike.
Taking that inside corner with the breaking ball.
Hey, there's Joe Victorino.
She got her glove.
She hasn't left that spot since the first inning. Just very comfortable down there.
Yep, she likes the stool.
You got some bullpen catchers. You got people keeping her company down there. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Mark Francischetti over on the other side, third base side tonight, our two-ball dude and Babe.
Brothers and sisters. Little pop-up. It's going to be Fontenot. Side retired. Pinch hitter, top of the order.
And may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
Our next broadcast will be tomorrow afternoon. Pregame live at 12:30. We'll be on the air first pitch at 1 o'clock. Right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Chris Narveson, a lefty, against Barry Zito, a lefty. Join us, and it'll wrap up this three-game series and this homestand. You got a conflict here tonight. Kind of overachieved, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Cameron Lowe is on the hill to face Travis Ishikawa. Bullpen and bench going at it right here. And a foul out of play on the first pitch from Cameron Lowe.
The numbers for Cameron Lowe, 48 times he's come in. Actually, the ERA 2.65 considering the ballpark he pitches in. He can throw some ground balls, got a good changeup and slider combination.
Ishikawa into left center field, but Gomez is going to track it down. Not this yard. Milwaukee, maybe. And here's Fontenot.
Cameron Lowe, a California kid out of Chatsworth, California. This is his fourth year at the big league level. Up until this year, all of his big league time is spent with the Texas Rangers.
Fontenot is 1 for 3. Oh, 0-1 to Mike Fontenot. Oh, 2.
Big curveball. Good one. Those are two quality pitches and a quick 0-2 on top of Fontenot. Fontenot knows him. He's had 3 at-bats against him, 1 for 3 lifetime, but all 3 balls he's hit have been ground balls, which is what you expect to get out of Cameron Lowe. Went to Cal State Northridge.
Little foul. That's Fielder guarding the first base line. Not so for McGee at third. He's off the line.
Jill looking for a little play there. She got no chance as the bullpen catcher flipped it in the stance. She's a bit bummed out.
Fontenot hits it on the ground to McGee. 2 outs. And here's Juan Uribe. Uribe 0 for 3 tonight. Time Uribe has been up in this game. He's been up with runners on base twice with runners in scoring position. 2-0.
And this is where Uribe will gamble. Right here, sitting on 2-1 or 2-0 count, fastball count. Look for something hard.
2 balls and 1 strike. And when you gamble, you're going to sometimes swing at a pitch that's not a strike. Three and 1. And again, he'll try to ambush Low here if he gets a decent pitch to hit.
Yeah, that's what we've grown to like about Uribe, is that he has the threat of the long ball. He's hit 20 out this year. And when he gets count leverage, he will definitely gamble.
On the ground, foul.
Been watching Jonathan McCoy all night long, and you talk about a great target. He's a good catcher. Good ball blocker, sets a nice low target, good framing, sits very quiet. And he crunches up and he gets real small.
Pulled on the ground, foul. And now McGee is guarding the line with a right-handed hitter.
Brian Wilson up and throwing.
Foul again.
Well, that's the movement of the fastball. I mean, it will sink down and into a right-handed hitter. If it elevates, it'll fade in. It won't have sink, but it'll still move in towards a right-handed hitter. And you'll see a lot of balls pulled foul off of Cameron Lowe by right-handed hitters.
Popped him up. Escobar. And that'll end the inning. We'll go to the ninth. 2-1 Milwaukee.
Husker Giants postgame live right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Dave Benz and Henry Wolford. Coverage of this game, 49ers offensive line, shuffle, and Sharks media day. Here's Wilson facing Escobar.
97-mile-an-hour first pitch for Wilson, who's been fantastic all year. 64th time he's come. This is not a save opportunity, obviously. But he's going to try and keep this score right where it's at to give the Giants a chance to come back to the ninth. Fastball, a cutter, and a slider. And a beard.
And a 2-0 count. And a 3-0 count. And a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Escobar is 0 for 3. And 2.
And a canny ability to come back and make the pitch. He'll dig what looks like to be a little hole for himself, and then he'll pitch himself out of it.
Escobar stays alive.
But as far as mental toughness is concerned, I don't know if I've met as many athletes who have a tougher mental makeup than Brian Wilson. I mean, he is a gorilla between the ears.
Huff. And a nice play. Aubrey Huff really stepped in front of Fontenot. Fontenot would have had an easier throw to make, but in the end, it doesn't matter as Huff makes a good throw to Wilson.
Well, Wilson showing good athleticism to get over here. Comes a foot race. And he just does get there ahead of Escobar. I like going that play, and it's a high-speed play. And did he get it by a bunch? Oh, yeah, that was close. Like Escobar stepped on his foot, maybe twisted his ankle. But
it did. Here's LaCroix. The big hit in the game for the Brewers came off the bat of this man. Jonathan LaCroix, a 2-out bloop down the right field line that knocked in a pair of runs, and it's 2-0. For the Giants in the ninth, it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Huff, Posey, and Burrow.
The heart of the beast.
And they'll be facing John Oxford, the closer for the Brewers. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hit out to Guillen in right field. 2 outs. And the hitter will be Joe Inglet. So Inglet will be hitting for Cameron Lowe. Fastball is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Sellout crowd here tonight watching another low-scoring ball game. Zingler takes a strike. Last night the Giants got shut out 3-0. Thursday the Giants scored 10 runs, but that has not been the norm. 2-1. Dodgers beat the Giants on Tuesday 1-0. Giants beat the Dodgers on Wednesday 2-1. Sounded like a strike. It's 3-1.
It definitely has some loud sound to it. 97 mile an hour fastball. Just a little high and away. Caught right in the sweet spot by Buster Posey. That's what made the noise.
Cody Ross coming in. Cody Ross is going to make the running catch. Bottom of the ninth.
We need some magic mojo. We go back 13 years ago today. Let's listen.
Jackson 2 for 4 with a walk. And he hits one high to deep left field and deep. Hollingsworth is back at the wall. And he's out of here! And this one is over! And the National League West is tied! Giants are hoping for some same magic here tonight.
It is rally hat time. And the closer for the Brewers, John Axford, is going to face the heart of the beast. And this is the 46th time he's come in. He had inherited the closer role about halfway into the season, and he's been good. 21 for 23.
Aubrey Huff is 0 for 3. All those at bats against Gallardo. And he throws hard. He can be a little wild at times. In 53 and a third innings, he's walked 26. And there he pours in a strike to even the count. Huff lays off on a tough pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that tough pitch is a strikeout pitch. And he's a mid to high 90s fastball with a good 12-6 break on the curveball.
Giants need a base runner. 3-1. Brewers shading Huff to pull on the infield. And a late call strike. It's 3-2.
Wow. And Bruce Bochy's beside himself. Now, from the side of the dugout, you can see height. You may not be able to see if it's inside or outside, but you can see if it's high enough. And that's a joke.
My goodness.
And this is what Bochy sees right here. That's below the knees.
Three and two. He got him.
Now you can sense the frustration. And C.B. Buckner getting a whole earful. And he cost the Giants a leadoff base runner. And here is the curveball. That's 3 strikeouts tonight for Huff.
Here's Buster Posey. Posey is 1 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. On deck is Pat Burrow. Right at the belt, 0-2.
Well, this is the 3-1 fastball that was the pitch in question. C.B. Buckner looked at it long and hard, a late call, but here he comes back with that 12-6 curveball. Swing through Sia. A huge break for the Brewers.
1-2. Posey fouls this one into the upper deck. As he stays alive, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and Posey was right on it.
Yes, he was. And that was a hanging breaking ball. Right at the letters. Ooh. He got away with one there.
On a play down the right field line. Padbro watching from the on-deck circle. 1-2 to Posey. Posey digs another one out to stay alive.
Well, he's come to respect him. He's gone above the strikeout away. He's gone out of the strike zone down and in. And he's on everything he's thrown. Right now, Axford is not fooling him.
Two and two.
Kerwin Danley says, on the no swing.
2-2 to Buster Posey.
It has to go 3-2, partner. It's automatic. But it has been a grind to get to the 3-2. It's been a fight for Posey.
Breaking ball, and Posey just got a piece of it.
That was a good pitch. Looked like a slider, something different than that big curveball. But in perfect location. Pitch at bat. He's fouled off 5.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Got him. Came a little bit in on Posey, and it tied him up. 2 down.
And in the end, it was a fastball challenge. And he swings through it. So 2 strikeouts here for Axford, and it's down to Burrell. He's a little tardy.
Burrell is 0 for 3. Way outside. Foul straight back. Burrell had a rip.
I mean, that's what you want. You want a one-way fastball when you're looking for it. And you want it up.
A good swing in the 6th inning where he just missed taking one into the seats. He got underneath it. Both foul. It's 1-2. So Burrow and the Giants down to their last strike. Sandoval would love to hit. He's on deck. Burrow's going to try to make that happen. And he got him to end the ball game. So Axford strikes out the side, and the Giants lose the second game of this 3-game series. Last night they lose 3-0. Tonight they lose by a final of 2-1, and it was the Jonathan Lucroy Blue single in the 4th that was the difference.
Well, they're in a run right now. They can't get out of it. They've run into 2 good pitchers. These Brewers threw Randy Wolf at them last night, had a great game, a 3-hit shutout. And then they faced the ace tonight, Gallardo, who was fantastic, and the bullpen made that 2-1 lead stand. So the Giants are going to walk out of here shaking their heads. They've missed some opportunities.
All right, Giants postgame live with interviews and the Rapids coming up. But first, let's go to the Comcast studios for an update from Sportsnet Central.